From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. It's been very busy so far during the 2023 Atlantic hurricane season. Obviously, yesterday pretty busy, and so far we've had 11 storms, 3 hurricanes, 2 major hurricanes. On average at this point in August, we'd expect 6 storms and 2 hurricanes and no major hurricanes as of yet. But here is the list. We do have a newest named storm out in the Atlantic. That is Jose, but here are all the tracks so far. Obviously, yesterday we were dealing with Hurricane Idalia. It's going to continue to move away from our area. Hurricane Franklin is going to continue to move away and weaken as it moves generally into some cooler waters, especially as we go into the weekend. But it is going to cause at least some impacts towards the East Coast and possibly South Carolina as well. High risk for dangerous surf. So you do want to heed the advice of local beach patrol. You're talking about potentially life-threatening rip currents along the South Carolina coast, and that may continue even into the Labor Day weekend. So if you are going to be traveling to the beach, you do want to pay close attention to those rip currents. This is the forecast for now Tropical Storm Idalia as it kind of stays away from the United States, maybe moving towards Bermuda. We also have Tropical Storm Jose. It was our newest named storm this morning. It's going to kind of die on out, it looks like, by Friday evening. And we're watching 2 other areas. This one off the west coast of Africa, the high chance of further development for that system. And then this one basically between Franklin and Jose, they give that area a low chance of further development. Did have a lot of rain, at least for parts of the Midlands yesterday. You notice northern half of the Midlands, not nearly as much as the southern half. Orangeburg, about 4.5 inches of rain, over 6 inches of rain in Manning. There were some reports of even higher amounts, maybe even up to 10 inches for parts of the Midlands yesterday. We'll get some of those official totals probably later today, but the weather will cooperate today. Next several days is going to be pretty quiet. We'll have a little bit of a breezy day with those winds coming out of the north, anywhere from about, let's say 10 to 15 miles per hour. Maybe a passing cloud or 2 tonight, a cloud or 2 tomorrow, but again, the weather is going to cooperate if you're doing anything outdoors over the next several days, including today. With these highs, we'll go upper 70s to low 80s as those clouds continue to decrease. And then for tonight, very pleasant weather with these temperatures dropping down into the low 60s. No doubt those traditionally cooler areas will probably be in the upper 50s. So a pleasant start to your Friday. So as we look ahead towards the afternoon, those clouds will decrease. It'll be a bit breezy at times. It will be warm too, so something to enjoy, and then lots of sunshine. It looks like pleasant weather for Friday and even as we go into Saturday. Looking ahead towards your Labor Day weekend, the holiday weekend, lows in the low 60s. Labor Day, we're back up to about 90 degrees, low 90s for Tuesday and Wednesday as things do start to heat back up. And if you're going to be heading to the beach over the weekend, the weather looks pretty good over the weekend, but once again, keep in mind there will be that risk for rip currents along our coastal region, and that's going to be the case up and down the East Coast. Upstate forecast looking good too, basically dry weather over the next 7 days. Things will start to heat back up. Here's our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook indicating warmer than normal conditions across the deep south, and that'll be September 7th through September 13th.